Thank you for joining me today. Today we'll take you through the 2017 Northwest Premier Junior Football League registration, which obviously is leading up to league certification. I will take you through the following steps today. How to create a login at northwestpremier.juniorfootball.com if you don't already have one. Set up an account. Add a child. Child is obviously the player. Register the child/player for 2017 tackle football. Upload the required documents. Obviously, if you are a returning player for Northwest Premier Junior Football and you've already had verified documents from the 2016 season, you will not need to upload required documents for the 2017 season. We already have access to those, and therefore will speed up the certification process for everyone. However, if you are new to the league or new to an existing Northwest Premier team and did not participate in 2016, you will need a state-issued copy of your birth certificate, proof of grade, official copy of proof of grade, and an upload image of the player. Then you will also complete registration in a few small, simple steps, which will allow you, once you've completed registration, to view the team wall for your team. Again, based on the league rules and regulations for divisions, the system will automatically place the child on the appropriate team. Your team wall, once it is viewable, I'll show you you'll have access to schedule, news, stats, scores, communicate with teams and coaches via text or email. Why do we do this process? Obviously, to verify the documents that are being uploaded. Makes it easier. We can manage all the documents in one warehouse and also make sure we have a level playing field at all divisions. I will also show you an unacceptable image, so hopefully none of us make the same mistake. And then if you have any questions after this video, please feel free to email me at burnham4949@gmail.com, or you can text me or give me a call at 425-209-6935. Okay, first steps. Again, going to the Northwest Premier JuniorFootball.com site. You'll hit the landing page here. If you have a login, whether you do have a login or you don't have a login, you will hit the login button. And if you have a login, you'll obviously key that login in here. If you don't, you will create an account, put in your email address, your password, confirm your password, create your user, and that quickly you will have an account. And then once you have an account, I'm going to go into my family page here. Once you have an account, one of the few pieces of information that I highly recommend you put in is your emergency contact. Put in your cell phone number, both mom and dad, or guardians, whoever, adults, put in your cell phone numbers there. That's vital because that is a simple way for us to communicate with you via text on news, emergencies, schedule changes, anything of the sort will be text directly to you. You can add your address if you like. It's not required, but you can add your address there. And then from there, you can add children and other adults to the account that you want to have access. If you want other adults to have access to the account, you can add them under adults. You'll definitely want to add the children that you have playing in Northwest Premier under this link here. So if I go to add child, I just need to fill in the required information here, which is just first name, last name, You can use the nickname if you have one, their birth date. When putting in their birth date, please be sure to use the backslash as it states on the screen there. As it states on the screen here, you'll need that particular format, that specific format right there. 2-digit month, 2-digit day, 4-digit year. The grade that they will be in this fall 2017, so this upcoming school year, that's the grade you want to select. Mel, the rest of this information is not required. If you'd like to add it, that's great. The more info, the better. But all we require is name, birth date, and grade. Once you've done that, you save the child into the system, and you'll end up with something that looks like this. Their birth date, their grade, their gender, and you're all set. Now, if I want to take this child now and I want to register them, I can click on register right here while I'm in the child's profile. And the only event to register for currently right now for Northwest Premier is just tackle football. So there should be no confusion there. And it automatically selects it because it's the only option. And it automatically tells me right away, based on it, the child's age and grade, that this child qualifies for freshman level tackle football, and gives you a brief description of that age group. Register the player, choose the club he's playing for. Did your child participate at Northwest Premier Junior Football in the 2016 season? Simple yes or no to help us keep track of whether or not we should be tracking the documents. Select the team. Again, same thing. The club, the team, same thing. This just helps the system. This system just tells it where it's going to put this particular child on the roster. Any comments you may have, you can put those in. Again, and then you would need a consent form. Now, this is a child presumably that had played in 2016, so they did not need their documents. So they're going to get to bypass the uploading of the documents. I'll take you back and show you what it would look like if you had a child that didn't have any previous 2016 experience with Northwest Premier. But you'll also get the consent form. This is the player and parent conduct code. Please be sure to read this, because once you click agree, you are accepting that you confirm that you have read the terms and conditions and that you understand them and that you agree to be bound by them for this upcoming season in Northwest Premier. Once you hit agree, it's going to give you a shopping cart, 0 charge. And if I have another player, I'm going to take you back now. I'm going to do one more player. And so I'm going to do new child, register now. David Burnham. It automatically populates the last name. If the last name is different, please feel free to change it. Birth date. Oops. 2009. going into the third grade. Save the child. Okay, and it automatically tells you this child's going to be third or fourth grade level, which is sophomores. I'm going to hit register as a player. And now here's where you would upload the required documents. First one it's asking me for is proof of grade. Action required. It will not let you proceed without uploading these documents. So I'm going to choose a file. And again, this can be done multiple ways. I already have these files on my hard drive. I have some sample files on my hard drive. But you can also take pictures with your phone. You can do this very same process I'm showing you here. You can do this from the phone app. And I will show you where to get the phone app as well. But this can be done from a mobile device or desktop PC or laptop, any PC or mobile device. So for instance, I want proof of grade. Bear with me here. I went into the wrong directory. All right, so proof of grade. Report card here. And then once I select that file, I'm going to hit upload. That disappears, so that tells me that I'm done with that one. The next one it's asking me for now is birth certificate right here. Please read the instructions down below, any details if you see that there. So I'm going to look for a birth certificate now. Going to upload. And then a picture. You want to put the player's picture because their rosters will have their picture next to them, and that's how the child will be certified, and that's how they will be certified on every game day, is with their roster card. So I'm just going to go into pictures here. Choose a good picture. Let me see here. Upload image, and then it's going to ask you to frame it. So now I want to get that picture within that box there to make sure it's properly framed. And I'm going to hit save. If you need to rotate it left or right, you'll have that option as well. Once you're done with that, or if you want to go back and make any changes, you can replace the image. If you need to go back and manage that image again, you don't like the way it came out, you can go back, make any changes, move it around if you need to. Anything you would like to do to it, and save it, go back, hit done. And then answer these quick questions here. What club are you playing for? Did your child participate in Northwest Premier Junior Football 2016 season? Again, what team are they playing for? Any comments, questions you may have? Hit continue. There's the consent form. Read that carefully. Agree to it again. And once you've got your children signed up, now you can proceed to checkout. review it one last time, make sure you've got the necessary children uploaded, complete your order, and you'll receive this confirmation here, which will also be emailed to you, whichever email you use to set up your account. So I should have received an email verification for a child named Tess Burnham and David Burnham right here. So I've got both of them certified. This is my confirmation that they've been uploaded into the system properly. Now, once they've been uploaded properly, we can, once the certification process begins, I'll show you what those documents look like. Northwest Premier board members will then, on your assigned certification date, be able to access any documents that need to be verified. So even though you've uploaded them into the system, they've been accepted into the system, they still need to be verified by a Northwest Premier board member on your scheduled certification date, which will be done on site at your location on scheduled dates. So I did Burnham Kids. I can view that document. Here's a sample of it. This is just a sample birth certificate. That's why you can't read the letters there. But if it was if it was a real birth certificate, you would be able to read that birth certificate. I see the official Washington State seal on it with the stamp, so I know it's good. And that board member would simply verify that document. If it was a bad document, they would click reject the document, and that document would have to be resubmitted again before that player was certified. Grade verification, same thing. We'd click on view. We'd see, here's the report card we see here. We'd take a look at it, make sure it's got all the appropriate information and it's official. No handwritten report cards. This has to be digital copies of your school report card. Once it's been verified, they'll verify it, reject it, they'll reject it, and that child will be processed through the system. Once your child has been put in the system, once you've uploaded that child, put in their documents, they'll go onto a roster. Once they're on the roster begins to fill out. And once the season begins, we can pull up. We'll be able to print that roster. With their photo. And so now you'll have this game roster with the child's name, their jersey number, their age, and once their documents have been approved, it will also state that here in the status column. But this is where you can print all of the game rosters. Your schedule, This is your team wall. This team wall can be used by anyone on the team to communicate with each other, the league. You'll have a calendar view of your schedule, any news that you want to broadcast to your team or to the league. Everyone can share photos, game photos, league photos, the results, all your scores from your games, the standings, everyone on your roster, any sponsors your team may have. Again, why we're doing this is to make sure and ensure that we have a level playing field for all players. And in order to do that, we have to make sure we have a stable certification process and that is consistent for all. That concludes my video. Oh, I'm sorry, one more thing. I wanted to show you what an unacceptable image looked like. We'll go to verified documents. So we're going to show you here's a document that got rejected. I'll show you why it got rejected. Because when they uploaded, looks like they took the picture too far away or they scanned it in at a very small resolution. So this image cannot be blown up for viewing. That's as big as it gets right there. So that's not good. So where something like that appears, we're going to reject that document. And that's why this one was rejected and they had to resubmit. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or give me a call or via text at the information there below. Thank you again. That concludes the video, and I wish you all good luck this season. Thank you.